Hi everyone. There has been a lot of recent changes on spousal work permits. And so today we wanted to dissect what these all mean and whether or not it could affect you. So let's first talk about spouses of students. And let's say you don't have a spousal work permit yet. Who would qualify for a spousal work permit now if their spouse is studying in Canada?
So there are some people who do still qualify for a spousal work permit if their spouse is studying here in Canada. Those people are people whose spouse is studying in a master's degree that's 16 months or more in length, a PhD, or if they're in selected professional programs that IRCC has listed on their website. For everyone else, they're not going to be eligible to apply for a new work permit to accompany their spouse while they study in Canada.
Now we're talking about those people who don't have spousal work permits yet. What about people who already hold spousal work permits that are based on the fact that their spouse has a study permit? If their work permit is about to expire, can they file an extension?
So IRCC has said that they can file an extension to get a work permit that's going to be valid for the same duration as their spouse's study permit. So if you're in that situation and your work permit is expiring before your spouse's study permit, you can apply for an extension.
So even if your spouse is not studying in, one of the master's, PhD, or professional programs, if you already have a open spousal work permit, then you can file to extend your open spousal work permit.
That's right.
Okay, now let's talk about spouses of workers. We have a lot of people, for example, who are going to apply for the post-grad work permit. What do they need to do in order for their spouse now to be able to get an open spousal work permit based on their post-grad work permit?
Yes, so this change came into effect in January 2025, where now in order to qualify to get your spouse a work permit as a worker here in Canada, so if you're applying for your post-grad work permit and you want your spouse to stay as a worker here, you need to be working in a tier 0 or 1 position or in one of the selected tier 2 and 3 positions as listed on IRCC's website. So unless you have a job in one of those areas, you won't be able to get your spouse an open spousal work permit to work alongside you here in Canada.
Right, so basically it all depends on your spouse, right? If you have an open spousal work permit and your spouse is not able to find a job offer that meets one of those categories, you really need to start planning. Well, you should have started planning a long time ago as well, but we're here to help you out and see if there's any way we can help you extend your work permit, even if you don't qualify for open spousal work permit, or also help you and your family get permanent residence. Okay? Take care, everyone.